Austin Dillon outside lane. Lost third, trying to get it back.
Keep in mind, 2 tires on that 9 car, and I was wrong. I had Dillon on old tires. That's incorrect. Only car on old tires is Hamlin. You said it. Chase on 2. The rest was 4. What a move by Austin Dillon. Just like that. Back in the game. 56 to go. He's fighting on the outside of his 9 car. Chase Elliott trying to do everything he can to clear. He's not able to do it.
Cars lined up and trying to pounce on the 3 of Austin Dillon from RCR. Chase Elliott, Kyle Larson, Alex Bowman.
Out front, Hamlin, the old tires working, matching lap times with the 20. I just wondered with 54 to go, that's a long time to try to hold off those fresher tires. Yeah, they're only about 10 laps better on that 20 car compared to Danny Denny's. Pit stop was at 3:27, Christopher Bell at 3:40.
I think about the spin for Christopher Bell, and they never probably run it long if they have the track position.
No chance.
And I'm not saying they wouldn't have been out front if they don't spin, right? I mean, conventionally, they may have been the ones that cycled out front. But the way it plays here, they're in the game on the tires running second right now after the spin. And I go back to what Adam Stevens said. We're not out of the game yet, and they are not, as Elliott's able to finally wrestle third away from Austin Dillon.
Here comes Larson to the top of the racetrack, trying to get on the outside court panel of that 3 car. He can't do it. Down the back straightaway. Austin Dillon to the bottom of the racetrack. Larson backs up the entry, trying to power up on corner exit. Still the same gap out front between the 11 and 20. This battle right here for 4th. That last lap, though, Bell was faster than Hamlin first time, down to half a second. And off in that distance, that rain seems to move closer. So 51 to go, I think. He dives to the inside right here. It's not going to work on the bottom of the racetrack. Danny has moved up the racetrack in defense. You're going to pass me. You're going to have to do it on the bottom. Now Danny to the bottom.
Still clear. Still clear.
He's got to have that run off the top, though. Look how much more speed the top's going to have down the straightaway. Where will the 11 go? Cat and mouse into turn 1. The 11 bottom, 20 up.
How many times have we seen it today? You come off that high line, drive down to the bottom of the racetrack, and that momentum carries you for a position. Not this time for Bell. 0.3 of a second back. It'll be 41 laps to go.
He's going to get very detailed information about where the 20 car is. The link back to the 20 car, but also where he's at on the racetrack.
Bring it back 1 lane higher.
He's also looking in the mirror when he needs to, getting information from that as well. This will be a very difficult pass to make for Christopher Bell. I love the call for the 11 of staying out of those older tires. I actually like, and I love, the 20 thing, he had to have tires. It's a great mix, and you have to find a way to figure it out. The 9's back there in 3rd. Hasn't really found the lap time to close in on these front 2. Larson's finally got around Austin Dillon for 4th, and he ran the best lap of anyone on the racetrack that last time by. A good 3/10 quicker than Chase Elliott in 3rd.
Feel like that weather's going to be here before that. It's possible.
Tad Boyd, spotter stand for the 20.
He's about 1 1/4 seconds back.
It was 2. It was 1.7. It was a second and a half. And as we look now at the Delta, 1.25 for Chase Elliott in 3rd.
Yeah, Chase 2/10 quicker right there than the front 2. And you see him popping into the corner right there. He is driving to the back bumper of that 20 car quickly.
Top 2 Toyotas from Joe Gibbs Racing. Right behind them, 4 Chevys from Hendrick Motorsports. And then you've got Austin Dillon, 22nd before that cycle played out. They ran it long. He's netted in the 7th position. Blaney in the top 10. Reddick 9th, hanging on to a position over Ty Gibbs in that in-season challenge.
Then he around the lap car, Cole Custer back in 32nd spot. 4 laps down. Trying to get out of the way, trying to give these guys the room they need. He's going to go up the racetrack here and let the 20 car through. No longer closing that gap. The question is, do the older tires of the 11 shut off a little quicker, right? 10 laps older, they haven't seemed to be worse, but is there a second wave of fall off to these older tires?
Caution, there's the caution.
Yeah, the one car on the back straightaway had some serious issues with contact with the wall. So now the question is, because that weather is not here yet, this isn't a caution for weather. NASCAR is going to check the track at open pit road. This will turn into a pit cycle. So now with 50 laps on your tires, what do? Because with all those wave rounds, there are, let me check the score, 21 cars on the lead lap. I am so thankful I'm in the TV booth and not on the pit box. Because now you're questioning, no weather is a whole different conversation. I think you have to pit. I don't know if 50 lap tires will hold on, probably right sides to make sure